Toodaloo! What's up, everybody? Welcome in or welcome back. Hello, Con. My name is Casey. I am the Guardian Oracle 33. Welcome in. Turn those notifications down. Sounds like we're going to get beamed up the whole way. Welcome to the channel. All right, we're going to do an elemental read today. So, I haven't decided what we're going to start with first. I love you guys. How's everybody doing? Been waiting on a woman all day. Ringo ended up having to walk his happy butt to school because he had an attitude this morning with all of his football gear, so he's being an a-hole. Got a call from the school when he got there, acting up, being a turd, so he's gonna get strong. That boy's gonna get strong. It's so funny because it kind of reminds me of myself when I was younger. I was just a, well, country girl, kind of just did. It was like this one over here. Hi. Cooper, hi.
Hunters to fight demons.
She likes that new show, The Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
You like that show, don't you?
I want to try that.
Love that show. So we're out here on a live. Welcome in, guys. My kids, they say the darndest things, don't they? They say the darndest things. Cooper's over here laying the rocks, whipping the horse in the back. Yee-haw! All right. So where are we starting at? Who's in here? Cindy, cheerio.
No, Cooper.
All right. Allison, you can't be on the chair with me. I'm going to do something that I am guided to do, and I heard is a long time overdue. Alicia! Wade! This is what makes kids amazing. No filter.
Hi.
Yep. These are my kids. Then they are they are amazing. Thank God for kids, right? Thank God. Ellie Belly's out here. Yep, they're tearing. Cooper had her little basket and was picking little leaves off the willow trees, not feathers, Jason. Leaves this time.
Yeah. Oh,
Cindy, we love you. William, what's up? Hello, Casey. Ellison from 6.
No, I'm 6.
Ellie, we actually named her off of the Hatfields and McCoys. Ellison. Bella, what's up? Welcome in. If you guys ever watch that old country show, that's where her name originates from.
You know me?
I know you. You're my doctor, and I love you so much.
Me too.
You're my best friend.
Look at me.
I know, your balance is getting better. You're learning to balance, darling.
Yeah.
Cindy, are you in here? Calling Cindy, calling Dr. Cindy. Oh my God. Hello, Bella. Puffin! Puff, puff, pass. Herman! What's up, Herman?
What's up?
What's up? Cooper's doing all of her fancy moves. She's got her princess shoes on. She's just playing over here on the hexagon or whatever you would call it. Look at your princesses, girl. Yeah, it's weird that we would have this sacred geometry right next to where I'm reading out here in the backyard. I don't play Fortnite. My kids do. All 12 of them. Herman! I think that's praying and a high five, and there's nothing better than a prayer and a high five. Puff, puff, pass. Bimbo Jim. Cheerio, mate. No, I don't play Fortnite. I tell the fortunes. So you're saying you're a fucking fortune teller? I don't know what I am yet. Kimberly Riley. Because we, the heartbeat of the whole. Kids are amazing. World kids. These kids are amazing. Yeah, they teach me so much every day. Oh, she didn't mean to stand on your finger. It was an accident.
I saw it.
Rob, we can't stand on her fingers. You gotta say Ellie. Look, Preston's home. Preston's home. She has her little apron on. She's been working out here. Your Bubbas! Preston and Danny Cash. Big Bubbas are home.
Huh?
Big Bubbas are home. Danny Cash had his first day with after-school activities. Oh, Con, don't lick her face. Hey, you want to go inside? You gonna tough it out? What's up? You want to get on that thing?
Yeah.
Cooper made you upset?
I do.
Up there?
Yeah.
On that thing?
Yeah. This is mine.
Sharing is caring.
No.
Sharing is caring.
No.
Get in the murky bag. Look, this can be your spot. Ooh, now swing. Hang on. Swing. Yeah, you got it. Put your arms over. Sweet. Her. Oh, hog.
My turn.
Big girl.
My turn.
Big girls. She laughs. What are you doing, girl? Ooh, saved your life.
It's on myself.
You got it yourself. That's why you have a black eye, girl. Because you're a wild woman. Play too hard. Okay, go play. Speaking of playing, go play. Love you. I'm on my show. Well, we'll get to the read here in a minute, I guess. Kids want to say hello. Cheerio, mates. Can you go take Con for a walk? Can you go walk that big old dog? You want to take him? You want to take him to the pear tree and the cherry tree? Go take him to the fruit trees. Say, come on, Con. Con. Mer. Come on, Con. Go take him for a walk. Come on. Sit. Con. Sit. Yeah, distract and avoid. Some days it's so hard to get on this channel, I swear. I'm trying so hard over here. We pushed the read back how many millennias now? Nonetheless, we're here. If you guys are new, welcome in. My name is Casey. I am a psychic medium and intuitive, a channel of higher intelligent wisdom through my own consciousness and my innate being. More or less the meld of the two. Hey, is everybody gonna...
Ow!
See what happens when you go live? There's one big dysfunctional family over here. Hey! Walk off, mate! You guys really gotta do this right now? We should have had 2 more kids, huh, Reba? Come here. Oh, we should have had 2 more? Yeah, too bad we didn't. Too bad we didn't, because it'd be super fun right now. Go get him. Get him. Get him, Reba. Get him. Good girl. Put him out. Oh, bark. No, fight. We're having a dog fight. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. So this is my life. Most of us would try to cover it up and push pause, admit. Some people go get a snack, take a shower, wash their dishes, all on YouTube. So why not welcome to my life? This is as genuine as it gets. Greetings, Patrick. What's up? Oh, cheerio. I feel like we need to switch the vibe here. I love you guys. Sorry, my life's a shit show on live. But, you know, one thing I've learned about awakening is there's really no other way to be than your most authentic self. Because nonetheless, it's always going to come out. So I thrive in chaos and stress. It's all I've known my whole life. So finding oh, steady now, easy. It's harder for me. Come again. Oh my goodness. Cash, can you take her in and use the potty? Yeah. Run, Forrest! You've got it, mate. Don't forget, you got your shoulder straps on your overalls. You got to get off. You can do it yourself, but let Cash help you. Can you bring your stool to the bathroom? Huh? Can you bring your princess stool to the bathroom? So she can get up on the turret, brother. She's got her princess shoes on. Yeah. You ever took a shit in princess shoes? I'm sure I have. Most of the time it's just shit kickers for me. Welcome to my world. Where are we at? This is Casey's world. Doodle 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 doodle. Wayne's World. Party on. Rock on. It's a beautiful life you have, woman of God. Thank you, Erica. I appreciate that. You know, I had a friend named Nash, you know, in high school. That's pretty awesome. What's up, Rocky Divine Light? You can do it. Ooh, foxy lady. Jace, thank you. I was waiting on you. You ever waited on a woman your whole life? Well, here we are. Still waiting. Let's start the read. Pickles. Cherry tree. I'm Allison, my dog's Cooper. That's fucking awesome. What, son? That is a very good question. Your sister's had it in the couch behind the pillow somewhere. I kept putting it on the table, but Ellison was making emergency calls to the Galactic Federation at noon. Are you taking off, son? Well, I can feed him for you if you'd like. Or have Cash do it. Yeah, better do it yourself. Or it won't get done right. Good boy. Love you. Thank you for grabbing Cash for me. Aubrey, hello. Hello, Empress to us. Micah. Honey Love. I love that name. Summer loving happens so fast. Summer loving had me a blast. There were some other songs that were coming into my head earlier too. What was the other one that I kept hearing?
What are you talking about? I didn't rip it. Put your shirt down.
I heard it earlier. And I'm hearing right now Bob Marley, One Love. Let's get together and feel alright. Man, lots of music came through today. There was a song that I was mopping the floor as you were swabbing the deck. And God, I haven't fucking sang it forever. Oh, and it's an Eminem song. What one is it? But it's got the girl in it. It was you peed in the toilet? Yeah. That's my OG. Girl, you looking so good. And you did the toilet all by your big girl self. Yeah, buddy. That's what winners are made of right there.
Yeah.
Yep, sitting on the throne by themselves. Would you get out of my armpit, Con? For the love of God. Yee-hee! Ellison took her first doo-doo on the toilet, too. I had to take a picture of her. I'm sure she's going to love me for that in the future. Hey, can't tell all the secrets around here.
I told all the secrets.
Tennessee whiskey. Are you coming to the tree? I heard that a man was looking for me. Ooh, I said, hey, ooh. Are you coming to the tree? Oh, you're Moana?
Yeah.
Who sings Let It Go? Let it go.
I say let it go.
I am one with the rising sun.
No, I say let it go.
Oh, you say when to let it go.
Let it go. Let it go.
You got it, mate. You got it. Easy does it. Wild women. Yeah. Kate in my belly was huge when I was pregnant. Mostly with Cooper. I would say Cooper. Yeah, I would definitely say Cooper. And Danny Cash probably. Jungle Gym, yeah. Yeah, my welcome to the all signs elemental reading in my life. Slash quote unquote.
I got cut.
I was always sick when I was pregnant for the most part. I mean, I always had morning sickness. I would say, do I miss being pregnant? I love being a mother. No, because I can't. I was still building homes, installing floor at 9 months pregnant, 7 months pregnant. No, it gets in the way. If I could move it to the back and be able to still do my job, I would like it, because I still want to stay active and do the things I love. I'm not your typical pregnant girl. I don't just sit at home and, I mean, yeah, I'm going to say I have some cravings and stuff, but I like to be active and go do things. If I ever were to get pregnant again for whatever reason, though I do not foresee it, I would definitely
lay down and hang on to it.
Physical fitness. I would definitely continue that.
Hang on to it.
My mom was pregnant after 40. I thought that was crazy when I was younger. I was like, my mom's old as fuck having a baby. My little sister Rowdy, and we're actually born 3 days apart. She's such a so for those of you that don't know, I have all sisters. There's 6 of us girls, and my dad, who I wasn't raised with, I have another 5 over there. So altogether, there's 11 girls in my family. Not one fucking boy. Ringo was the first boy out of all the girls. All my sisters who have kids, we all had a girl first. And I was the first one to throw a fucking, I was the first one to throw a little mini bull, bastard.
There's only room for one of us on this
And that boy pushes me every day. No, I don't want to be pregnant. I don't like being, I love being a mom, but no, I don't. No, not really. I prefer like abs and being able to support my back, and yeah. Yeah, I did make it past 40 weeks. With Kylie. Kylie was like 2 weeks late. 2 weeks late having her. She's the only one. The rest of them I all got induced with all my children. My body just, I can get there and get big, but I will go over my due date. Yeah, and my body just doesn't go into whatever the fuck it is that it produces. Pitocin, I think. Yeah, I did acupuncture the other day with a really amazing master of the chai, if you will. It was an amazing experience with somebody else who was so profound in his natural, ancient wisdom and knowledge. So to be able to, I've done past life regression with a beautiful soul. So I've been very careful who I go to for which. Hey, I'm on my live. You sound like we're on the drill field here. Little drill instructor. Grab that one down, please. As I say that, the Blackhawks flying over. So yeah, we live close to air base over here, Air Force. I look like I'm glowing today. Thank you. It's a glow. So it's the first time I ever had acupuncture, because I'm like terrified of fucking needles and stuff. But he uses a bead technology in whatever way. I felt like I was on a cloud, and I'm sitting on the chair, and it was about 4 hours after Ellison comes up to me and pulls one out of my thigh, and my whole fucking body felt like it slumped to the side. It's crazy. Acupuncture is amazing. I would love to get into that. I'm hearing kinesiology too. What? I can't hear you. The Air Force base is flying over. The whole base? I don't know, Captain. Come in, Farva. It's me, radio. I'm on my live. Doesn't anybody in this world at this point know I'm on my live besides the 41 people watching? For the good Lord. Hello, Aaron. I'm just trying to do a wank and read here. I've never wanted to do a read so hard and it not come out. Actually, that happens all the time. Constance, what's up? Oh, hey, if you guys read too, you guys should let the collective know so we can have other channels to watch. We enjoy that. For those of you that don't know, the Purple Lily, that's Constance. See, she has her own Oracle Tarot channel. She's quite the healer. We've got Claire V who's in here. There's the Art of Pain has his own channel with the nature. Pickles, I'm pretty sure, has posted some amazing stuff on his channel. If you guys are new here, check each other's stuff out. And if you guys are starting something or coming out, I'm waiting for Zerdik, dude. When Zerdik opens his podcast, I want to go. I'm thinking about doing another channel or just doing it like one day a week where I go live with somebody else and we talk about experiences, and like, I think it would be fun. Where the hell is Bill when we need him? Damn you, Bill. Don't damn you, Bill. Set you free, brother. Herman's got to have a channel. Herman, I'm going to check out your channel. I bet it's filled with emojis. I haven't been able to get on enough, you know, and that's part of my own stuff. I think as a reader, a lot of us want things to be set right and things to be in the perfect place and blah, blah, blah. For me, my nails are always bucked. I'm always a hot mess, and I'm just trying to get the message out. For me, it's not so much that presentable, right? But my energy is more important, and as a reader, as somebody who gets on, I think it's when I go through traumatic changes within my own life and within my own being, I'm able to bring forth other messages and be able to open myself up in such a way because I see a heart in rock. Aw. You guys got to see this. I love the divine. This is what I'm talking about. That's like a perfect heart in a rock. Is it not? That's stunning. Huh. So for me, it more or less is getting into that state of just being and being able to flow with the energy, you know what I mean? To authenticate more or less. Some messages flow better than others. Sometimes it really is just the collective energy. If it's stuck energy and it's not able to bring something forward, or it's just, you know, I can't say I've really pushed a message, but nonetheless, I always believe the divine is bringing a message. I watch my videos from like a year ago, and I'm like, oh my God, I would definitely deny it other than the fact that it is my very own self. You know what I mean? So for me, look what I just found. Grandpappy's pappy.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Shit. Stick with the crowns. Oh, sub to you, Herman. Did you sub to Herman? I'm gonna sub to Herman too. I love you guys. That rock's pretty cool, huh? I better get at least one sub on the count of the heart rock. I wanna rock. Can you feel me? Yeah. All right. So where are we going? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If it hollers, let him go. My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are not it. All right. Should we go? Bells will be ringing. Oh, on a sunny day. I will be smiling every time I see your face. Ooh. All right, who we going first? We're gonna go first with air signs. All right, let's go air signs. Oh, cranky. It's the Ten of Swords. What's up, Jerry? Gary? You know, how long did I call you Gary before I decided it would be Jerry? Till Jason told me 15 times and I finally seen it in the live feed. For the love of God. All right, air signs, here we go. Do I have a mod that will timestamp for me? And I was going to do the timestamps. I was listening to my read from yesterday and I kept calling air signs earth signs. So thank you for the distinction. I almost said discrimination within the time capsule. Timestamps, if you will. All right. I feel you even though that we are apart. Air signs. I feel you even though we're apart. It's weird. I never go to this deck first. So maybe you're doing something that you normally don't do. Alright, I don't even want to look at the Ten of Swords anymore. You get a line, I'll get a pull, honey. You get a line, I'll get a pull, babe. get a pole, we'll go fishing at the crawfish hole. Whoa, whoa. Maybe there is a very bluesy aspect of music, or I'm hearing camaraderie, a sense of freedom, free will, remembrance, something quite intellectually deep. I've got a lot to say. I've got a lot to say, but if I could say two things, it'd be this. I'm afraid to contact you, and I see how my behavior has affected you, and it is a painful feeling. You did not deserve that, and I will make things right, Justice. Your own sign. Your own 11 is my yes number, and I do have the heart rock crowning the read. You've been on my mind. You hang on every word I say. I think you lost yourself in time. Oh, at the mention of my name. Will I ever know how it feels to hold you close? Will I ever know? So let me tell you, you're the only one I want. I don't know why I'm scared. I've been here before. You'll never know unless you try. You'll never know. Oh, if you never try to forget the past and simply be mine. Dare to let me be. Lady of the Lake, new beginnings. Something is about to happen. You're one and only. There's a sword out here too. Promise I'm worth it. Look at it. To hold in your arms. So come on and give me a chance. This feels very loving, okay? Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. 'Cause no matter what I do, it beats me black and blue. I'm afraid to contact you. I should have been a rapper. I should have been a writer. Could you imagine if I was a writer? 44, 35 likes. Thanks, guys, for the likes. What is that song I was singing earlier, Spirit? Never meant to hurt you. Never meant to make you cry, but tonight, cleaning out my closet. That's not it, though. One love, one life, one life. Life. Let's get together and feel alright. Tell me about this. Tell me about this. There's somebody's so lonely. Air signs, like there's this depth of hermit. There's this depth of sorrow, perhaps. You know, this isolation, you know, and that's could have somebody here feeling afraid to contact you in whatever means, in whatever way. There's been a lot of paranoia. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I'm seeing deep thinker tied to the Akash here. Maybe there is something that's so super profound about this antisocial energy. And it's like, if somebody's spending so much time with spirit, it's going to land right in your lap. You're highly connected to ancient wisdom. Save, Rotrash, save, Dresse feki, Roy, Shai, Rotrate. Truth is known. Struggling to be still, starseed, indigo. You're surrounded in love and being guided. Listen. So there's a lot of music. Normally I don't sing. I've got quite the non-magical voice. Nonetheless, they just come to me. Every moment has magic in it to be rediscovered. Why don't you let me love you? My heart is like a beat. You're showing me like a time clock in the time, ancient. So we're talking about very, so that would be akashically, right? So something stored so deeply within you. It's okay to feel what you need to feel, air signs. It's okay to feel what you need to feel. Maybe sometimes you even think you're unblessed or that you are the problem, or certain energies, like we get in this state of pity and sorrow. The moon, right? The things that, it's like the sun hasn't come out, darling. You haven't even seen the light of it. You've seen what was casted off the reflection of the sun through the moon. You have yet to see. I'm afraid to contact you. New beginnings are abound. Fragmented aspects of the soul are being called to the Christ consciousness, to the light. Earth angel number 333, hearts. That's the second heart that's come out. Humanitarian, here to help others. All right, so air signs, like if you've been asking, what is my purpose? You know, legends, heroes are remembered. Legends never die. And there's a card out here about a legend. This legend within you, learning from those who inspire you. You know, and even those that inspire you, there could be aspects of them that perhaps do feel a wee little daunting. But nonetheless, the sun's out here saying, you know, it's really quite wonderful. You know, the choices that you've had to make through the struggle and the triumph. Like this enlightenment, this level of enlightenment you've got to, or are getting to, you need to be you need to understand the profundity within the energy that you are able to entangle within. I've got a natural healer out here, herbs in nature, okay? You need to understand that big dreams can come true. You know, you could have been somebody who put up with physical abuse, mental abuse in whatever way. It's like almost until you took over and commandeered the physical vessel with your higher self, right? With that being, that wisdom, that knowledge that was just seated. And through those hard things is where this legend awakened. You know, and it took you to get to a specific place. Maybe this is a physical place in whatever way. The world is blessed to have you. And they want you to know that you are protected by Source here. I trust in my gifts. So this is like really walking a very, you got the dragonfly out here also saying I'm supported on my path. Okay, so it's like, I'm a wanderer, a weemba, in the jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. So it's like walking this path that's been feeling like probably very enlightening, right? Ganesh. We've got Ganesh out here. I'm also hearing Ma. Ma is the goddess of fairness. She weighs your heart on a scale. The truth, you know, not just your deeds, your characteristics, the things you've done, but nonetheless, air signs, the being in which you are, your energy, your frequency that you emit, your truest intentions for the highest good of all. Yeah, I heard unwavering and unmistakable. And there's a deep truth that you have here that brings forth a lot of determination. Your spirit guides are asking you to be determined right now and to release control in some way. There is going to be something very happy with the Splendor card that comes out, and it's like it's a part of your calling. You know, seashells could be also very prominent here. Positivity, it's like it just breathes forward through you. And with this feeling okay to feel, it's like maybe your mind does go back to this place or this, it's your shadow, you know, and it's when the sun comes out, the shadow, right, and the moon, it becomes a shadow. You can barely see the remnants of it throughout the day, air signs, but nonetheless, the two, they're the greatest loves that have ever known each other. They cycle through many cycles with the planets. They know how to dance, they know how to move, they know how to bring forth things when they need to. It's all part of natural order, and it's all part of this divine experience that you're experiencing. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. You've repeatedly had to be proven to choose your own self, not to anybody else, but to yourself. That you would choose yourself. That you would move forward in the eyes of the beholder, in the eyes of who you have you're already predestined to be on account of just genetics and cellular makeup. Nonetheless, the legion of angels and ascended masters that are within your own admitted energy and frequency. It's quite astounding. To the depths of the new beginnings that you're about to have, and it's like there's one last great purge, one last remembrance that kind of opens the gate, and it's like the floodgate that the shadow has guarded your soul, has guarded your heart, for only when you would knock and when you were ready, it would open up to its truth. Anybody else who would come knock in your energy would be only led with an illusion. Maybe you felt the afterlife, the aftermath of that in some ways. Air signs, nonetheless, there's an outpouring of loneliness, and in a way it's like the great purge. It's the thing that's needed. It brings this vitality and your confidence. You know, your truth is your luck. Your truth is your luck. All right, why can't I find its place? It's like somebody's still searching for what? Medicine wheel, a continuation, maybe because somebody's feeling out of sort. Authenticity, maybe being in your original state feels so, it's almost like somebody who, when they're in their original state of being, they have these periods of time where the time actually collapses. It's perhaps you just don't feel it in the way that you did, or time in its being. The Galactic Federation is out here, air signs. It's a commandeering your spirit, bringing back so many aspects of you. This fragmented aspect, it's like you need to realize that you are a physical vessel, and you are seeding new truths and new energies and light codes within your entire being, from head to toe, higher star chakra to your earth star chakra. There's so many layers to you. But the most important thing was to break through this and what was your truth and what was not, as your new reality emerges through old past thoughts, feelings, and there's a lot of recognition for what you did go through. You weren't crazy. You're going to see that, and others are going to bring truths forward to you that will bring you through this period. This is like you finding you. You're so honored to be in your own energy. You're honored to be on this passionate evolutionary. You're a revolutionist. Queen of Cups. Your heart is so filled for triumph, your own triumph, facing your own shadow. There's like so much honor within that. Look in the moon. I see the crab down here in the water. If you can see, I hear a luminescence. I'm also hearing the name. I didn't give you guys enough time. Maybe time's an issue here. I feel like you need more time. I don't think you need more time. I think you're very well equipped. Maybe the passage is something that holds you back, or perhaps money in the way that you've seen the earthly things. It's like you're emerging through a whole new portal in the whole new world. Hang on, here we go. All right, cheerio, mate. We're in. We're in. Heroes are remembered. Legends last forever. Bells will be ringing. I think that's a Christmas song, isn't it? Oh, on a sunny afternoon. I'm pretty sure those aren't the words either, but I'm going to sing it. Ooh, why don't you stay? What does it say? Yeah, 'cause she tastes like you. Oh, I never liked that song. I wanna drown myself in a bottle of her perfume. The way that you're pulling me in, Lord knows I've tried. So maybe there's an air of jealousy, or like somebody wanting to have their own light, their own frequency. Maybe somebody wants to mirror copy somebody in some ways, and it's like, man, just to be close to you, I wish I could be this other person. Or no, like, why do you love somebody so much? What is your, and it's like, I would love for you to feel me, love me, adapt, attune, correlate, understand. I want to be on that level, that deep level. And it's like, there's a deep feeling of mesmerization here that's coming forward, and it feels like it is from some sort of man, father figure, father of your children, somebody who's a business owner, somebody who works hard. It's like somebody does want to work with you in some way. All right, let's see what spirit animals moving you on forth. Let's see what the universe has to say for my air signs. I love you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. God, my shuffles fucking suck lately. Has anybody else shuffled to... Slide to the left. Slide to the right. It's a full moon. Let's just say, you guys, that's the end of your read. You've got a lot of people working with you. The universe got a lot of shit to say to you. It's for you to straighten up. Zebra, the tiger. You are so much closer to a powerful breakthrough than you may realize. You have been praying for things to heal, new opportunities to appear, relationships to improve, and the prayers will be answered soon. The tiger spirit. I've seen the zebra. One-mindedness. There is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your ideas to new ideas and new ways to resolving problems. Hakuna Matata. It ain't no catchy phrase. I don't know. Hakuna Matata. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's all problem free. It's a fucking philosophy. Why is junior high calling me? Philosophy. Hakuna Matata. Hakuna Matata. Be clear about where you are putting your focus right now. Focus on your desired outcomes. You have everything within you to create the life of your dreams. Stop doubting yourself for once. This is your time. We've got you. Alright, and we'll get you an angel number for the air signs. Number 111 is at the top of the deck talking about intuition. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You are on the track towards making a vision a reality. The right people, circumstances, resources are being sent your way. Time to implement long-cherished ideas. You're on the right track toward making your dreams and visions a reality. The right people, circumstances, and resources are being sent your way. Happiness, new opportunities are at hand. Trust in the process. For air signs, anything else that wanted to come out? 0330. You could be seeing 33, master number 33. God force energy, love, peace, hope, and optimism. Pursue your goals and get what you want. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which will make it easier for you to interact with a broad spectrum of individuals. Woo. Feels like somebody has a gift of being a speaker or pursuing something in a way that would translate to other energies on a mass, I heard equation, a mass number of souls that would awaken to such a frequency or a realization. It does feel like there's something that could be prophetic about a specific energy that's to come forth. When you look at her, you can see other things coming through the portal, and it's like it's somebody's time. Somebody's walking into a new world, you know, and they're not quite sure how to deal with it. It's a new reality that is emerging, and there's a choice here to be made. And I want to say, choose your heart. Choose you. Choose source. You can always question other people, but the only person you should never question is your own self. Does anybody else get the school calls when your kids are tardy from school and they blow up your phone all day long? It's been nothing but that. All right, air signs, that's what I have for you guys. I love you so much. We're going to move on to you guys. Let me know. Jason, take a poll of where we think we should go next. We've got earth, fire, and water. And I will be back in one little shakes of a lamb tail. Shake of a lamb tails. How many tails are shaking? How shaky are we getting here? For such a pretty face, I can make the most ugliest faces. Do you guys ever just get bored and look in the mirror and make yourself laugh? Make your own self laugh. Make your own self. Did you ever fucking once ever wonder what it's like to make your own self laugh now? Don't look at me like I'm Nilly Willy. It's a jungle out here. Welcome to the jungle. Pickles has fun and games. Yippers. All right, you guys take a poll on who we should watch. Who should we watch? What the fuck is coming out of my mouth? What's in here and what's coming out are two different things at this point. Jason, you got me. You know what I need. Thank you. Bro. For real. Okay, I'll be back. Cheerio, mates. And I'm not quite a fan of this. I wanted to do something a little bluesy. How do you guys feel about the blues? That's not bad. That's kind of calling on the heartstrings. Alright, guys. I will be right back. What's up, Micah? What's up, brother? You guys don't be hating on my Herman. I wish Bill was here to tell funny jokes while I was gone. Alright, I'll be right back. we going with next, guys? I'm not going to stick my head in the beehive to find out. No. Is Bill in here? No. Okay, we'll do Earth for Bill. I like that. Well, if we're gonna go for Bill, we are not doing that music. Bill is not. Bill needs some warrior beats here. Let's go with this. Woo. Bill would be into some freaky stuff like this. I love you, Bill. Oh, here it is, the Nordic Wolf song. All right. Just take those old records off the shelf. I'll sit and listen to myself. This is Bill right here. Hold on, I gotta get some tobacco. Smoke the old. I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, but I don't mind the tobacco. For Bill, for Earth Signs. River hans varga buk och det är kallt i hans stova. You know, I see a spirit message here. And I'm looking at leaving and traveling. And at a bird that just came and perched right at the top of the house. Earth signs, there could be a sense of it's like this energy. Out of body experience, coming into a new state of being, a new state of awareness. What up, Alan? Orbs could be prominent as well. Good with the tobacco pipes. They really smack on my vape. Alright, Earth signs. What does the Earth signs need to know? Belonging, finding their place. Okay, so there's the traveling here. There's moving about, there's taking flight, there's moving to this new state of existence, this frequency, this emittance of energy, this very sacred, it's electromagnetic field. It's your innate is very prominent right now in the way in which it's showing forth to show you a place of your belonging. See the mountains behind this? Mountains to me represent great trials. This is somebody who's plentiful after some sort of traveling that has happened here, some sort of leaving, moving to a new state of being. You know, it's said that the ancient wise ones have an ability to tap into not only just their own intuition, which the intuition is tied to the Akashic records for some. There's a lot of seers, there's a lot of intuitive beings that are on this planet right now, and we're trying to find our way back through frequency and vibrations, which is why you're probably watching my reading, because you're vibrating and frequenting on such a level. I will tell you that I am a very, a lot of people would say that I resonate on a level of, they don't resonate at all with me, you know. I think God made me beautiful, just to bring the souls close. Nonetheless, it feels like everybody I've touched, they either see me as the Grim Reaper or one of the most beautiful angelic things that ever come into their life. Some hate me and scorn me for the beauty, but yet the lessons they've learned through loving me and through their own selfishness and their desires to covet something in the physical, but yet my soul speaks a different language, and without knowing, I am always playing a role, so are you, in others' lives, and this is what this energy feels like here, Earth Signs. It's not really knowing where you've been or where you're going, but know that God's making a place. There's other people to expose, there's other energies to bring forward, there's other lives to, I heard terminate, but just overall to push. This is a very sacred energy. Not many would probably resonate with, there's many layers to you. You're not all love and light. This is somebody who's seen the depths of despair, but no, regardless of where you've been, that you've had a calling. You have a calling. It's like seeking other worlds. There's some sort of primitive, like, apex predator energy of just like, if anybody's ever watched the originals, it's like the only thing that could kill the originals in that vampire, so the Vampire Diaries, and they have the originals, right? In the originals, the only thing that could kill that family was a stake from the white oak, a tree. It was the only thing that could end their eternal life. And I want to say, for some of you that are asking, are you Mother Gaia having an experience in a physical vessel? Yes. There's beautiful earthlings here, okay, that were born here specific to the seed of Gaia, the spirit of Gaia. This is the grass, the seeds, the tree. You are, yes, I would say earthling all together, but yet celestial. You're tied and connected. Like the CIA, you have an ability to infiltrate certain spaces due to your credentials, right? The gates open. There's a lot of, I almost feel like a society, a revolution. You bring a revolution in some ways that it fucking pisses people off. This knighthood, this upper world. It's almost like whatever the upper world is now was not what the upper world was when you ruled. Your species, your bloodline, your DNA. There's a lot about others wanting to have control over you. I do feel like you have some sort of rare DNA specimen, okay? And we talk about you live your life because you're carrying the name of the Christ forward, right? The light, the anointing, the oil, the remembrance, the acknowledgement. Ganesha's out here pointing to a planet. And I wanted to say Pluto. And I'm also hearing Jupiter. Personal transformation, decisions, and generosity. And it's like time and time again where somebody thought they would stifle you or be able to say, haha! You're just like the rest. You love the money. You want the house. You want this. That time and time again. Not all who wander are lost. You just find your way. Regardless of who's watching. And I do feel like there are many who watch you. Most of them are your ancestors. I feel like there is a lot of, I'm looking here and I'm seeing it's coming. Hope is on the horizon. In the face of challenges, remember that nothing lasts forever. Trust that universe has good things in store for you. A life source. When life comes to a standstill, Earth Signs, turn inward and focus on joy and excitement. Your inner light keeps everything alive and moving. And it's like very fucking Irish too, in such a fucking manner. You've been a bottom feeder most of your life, right? Scorned on by those that would think that you defile their fucking righteous views of fucking educational fucking propaganda. But with you speak a simple truth. You don't wear makeup. You don't need all the extra things to be. You just always come with it. Your spirit guides are saying, this is you. If this is you, the upper world is guiding you. Don't give up. Please don't give up. You are traveling to places. There are things you're gonna feel. You are a fucking legend. Legends are remembered as you were. Heroes are remembered. Legends last forever. It's in the genetics. You feel blue. It's like maybe you have lost some comrades, right? But they're in the part of this enlightenment. All those that you have lost. Your choices, your micro choices, your micro decisions. Like, you need to make the choices that best suit who you are. There's so many aspects to you. Can you conform to society, to its norms? Most people that are in jail, you know why? People use drugs, one, because it's put on the streets for specific purposes to see what star seeds and energetic forces it would affect, right? those that are creative, those it would stifle a growth through, because we don't want a revolution. We don't want a revolution, right? The government doesn't want a revolution. They don't want a revolution. They don't like the outlaws. They don't like those that bring forth the message. It's an up fucking rising of terror in this fucking land. And you have those that stand, and for some ways, it's a personal transformation. For some of you earth signs, without a doubt, you are a fucking rebel. You came here to raise the tail feathers of those that cannot conceive the things in which you live. Fucking out! Oh! Love you! My son rolls up out of his car. He says, ah! Yeah, we're fucking outlaws. Right? And not because we're disrespectful. Not on account of any disrespect. Sir, ma'am. Most of us have been in some sort of upbringing that would have a hierarchy, monarchy, rules, regulations, a system, a propaganda, a lineage that you would respect and obey. I'm talking to those that have the heart here, the heart of stone, to break out of that. A lot of people don't like you because you don't fit. You're not fitting into everybody else. Ringo's one of them. At school, he's a dick. But he's one that takes a drink from the fountain and then water dolphins a kid down the hallway, and then the kid tells on him or he gets caught by a teacher. And for me, yeah, maybe he shouldn't be interrupting class, but to me, I'm just like, I see why Ringo's here. He's the gate. He is rebellious. I was the same way. You know what I mean? He is. And you want me to tell my kid, because my kid doesn't want to fucking be in school. My kid wants to play with other kids and go learn to hunt, shoot, ride dirt bikes, and do off-grid things. My son doesn't give a fuck. He's so smart. He could give two shits. He could probably, if you pulled an engine apart in front of him, he could recalibrate and bring that back to life times 10. My son is genetically inclined. In my past life regressions, my son and I were planting seeds. We were planting crystals, beautiful crystals on other planets. It was Ringo and I. He was victorious in his pursuits of finding healing medicines and fruits for indigenous tribes so they could survive. He remembers falling out of a tree and dying trying to cut that last fruit down so that tribe would survive. This kid is phenomenal. Yeah, is he an asshole and a mouthy motherfucker? Yeah, because he's an old ass soul in a fucking 12-year-old body. Even most people that would meet him, they say, he's 12. Even his coach for bull riding, you know, he's like, you're too fucking big to be riding my bulls. Big ass. I'm like, he's fucking 12 years old. No, he's a giant. You ever heard of the Goliath? You know? The thing is that, you know, and my son is, you know, he's a Libra. And I think I'm saying this for, obviously, I'm a channeled reader. Motherfucker knows something we don't know, because he got here a little later in the game after the great shift, and I'm going to discipline his ass. I was a Marine Corps drill instructor for juvenile felons using my Army National Guard credentials to gain that position. Nonetheless, it's all through structure, discipline, and rules of regulation. He was in my belly when I was in this camp. So was Danny Cash for both of my boys, my only boys. I was a drill instructor at this place. They've, you know, part of me wants to tell school, go fuck off, and the other part of me wants to go to school with Ringo for a day and see how their teachers are. And I think I'm going to go tomorrow. I think tomorrow I am going to go to school with my son and apply myself to every class and be the mom that follows him around. I'm either going to be, you know what I mean, Ringo, Mom, this is so embarrassing, but at the same time, it's either that or whoop your ass, and I'm not trying to catch a case right now for my 12-year-old son that's trying to act up, so I'm going to allow my son to guide me to his learning facility. You're more than a channeled reader. Thank you, girl. Hey, sometimes we just got to show up for our kids. Maybe there's something they can't say, right? Until you go and experience the energy yourself. And what better person for me to go experience a facility than a psychic, intuitive medium who can touch certain energies or walk into certain places and feel energies and vibes of others, right? That'll decipher if my son's just a little baby back bee. He is definitely, his art teacher's the coolest lady, and he disrupted her class twice. He's going to be shoveling gravel. It's going to make him strong. Anybody else defiant like that? I know I was such an asshole. My mom told me too. She goes, you're going to have kids one day and they're going to give you hell just like you gave me hell. And I think I was the worst child my mom had as far as You know, the tattoos and stuff. My mom's like, good Lord, Casey Marie. Anybody who's in trouble in my family is Marie because that's my middle name. Even if it's a dog, it's Bob Marie. And I'm like, oh my God, that doesn't even rhyme. You know, and it's just the way that God built me. And I'm not sorry for it. And I've done a lot of fucking amazing drugs. And I've drank a lot of cool shit and hung out with some of the fucking most amazing brains, intuitive people that in this society are considered low class, that have been stifled, right? Why else would you do that? We don't want a fucking revolution. And when there is a revolution, we snuff them out, right? JFK, Jimi Hendrix, they all disappear. In whatever way, whether they evolutionize them own selves in whatever level, you know, I feel like earth signs are definitely, I haven't even pulled a card for you guys. I haven't even pulled a card for you guys. I think you're definitely, you're onto something here. There's a choice between the earthly things and the spiritual matters, and it's like you're the gatekeeper to harness both within this same vessel. You've got ancestors from both sides holding your hand, to and from, and here's you, right here. And they're just seeding this knowledge through your hands, through the energetic, Luke, I am your father, through the Force. And may the Force be with you. Make the best choices, they're saying, because this will decipher. Somebody has a huge crown chakra. Their crown is amazing. Most genetically wise, your family comes from those that create the fairy tales, right? The most mystical, magical things. It's the legend. So many things you've seen you could put into a book. Enlightenment is to come if you are curious about that, as well as money. You know, and it feels like your crown chakra and the way that you move through creative wonderment is how you make your money, or we'll see that your revenue continues to increase here. You could have a mother that passed away and, you know, that is far destined away from you. You could actually be like some sort of your father as well. The lady of the gift. I feel like somebody here's an orphan of super miraculous gifts. When talk about fairy tales, they don't know either one of their real true parents, but I feel like they were gifted here on this planet for specific reasons, with specific rules of engagement, and in some way somebody's starting to figure that out about themselves. They're starting to open up the gates of the past and to realize that there are other worlds and other aspects of themselves available. And in some way, this could have been through a church or some sort of high priest, okay? Some sort of witch. This feels like either something that was casted in the past or the future, whether it's a blessing or a curse. It feels like you're the one, you're predominant. The prophecy is to and fro from you. Children, and within your children, it's like you could be so foreign to this world and like how fucked up people can be, and you're like, you could probably fallen into addictions or despair, cutting, hurting, self-mutilation, depravity, cutting yourself, building other people up because you're so foreign, but you're so used to giving, because in the other world, you're such a mother, you're such a giver, you're so compassionate, you're so youthful, your kindness and your goodwill. And it's like now in this underworld where you're at, a lot of people have stolen your life force energy. And that's the key here, is that through nature is going to help you heal. All you do with ease and enthusiasm is the path to your goal. Actions are secondary. Make the energy with the primary focus. Do not underestimate the little joys. So it's like this earthly magic. It's just stay true to your being. See, she's with the tree again. There's something mystical happening here. There's something very intrinsic that is designed and calibrated within who you are. Like the earthly pleasures don't really pleasure you. You know, pure love and everything you have dreamed will happen when you are ready to give love without expecting anything in return. True love givers receive. True love givers. Don't you remember the reason you loved me before? Baby, come back to me once more. When will I see you again. You left with no goodbyes, not a single word was said. I possess the power, the free will to create my own happiness. I know you've got a fickle heart and a wandering eye and a heaviness in my head. But don't you remember, ooh, 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 baby, come back to me once more. I was called here on a mission. Come home to your body. It's like somebody here is definitely seeing a high version of their self, this energy, this mystical, god dang earth signs. I trust my gifts. Your mind is an altar to source energy. I am protected by source. I possess the power and the freedom and the free will to create my own happiness. Well, relax. It's like somebody's waiting for you to just awaken to who you are. See you again. Maybe you are a teacher. Maybe somebody's been silent about the knowings and the knowledge that they've had. Alright, for earth signs. Oh my gosh, coming in hot. Hello, Toto. Follow the yellow brick road. Lucky shirt. I wasn't going to wear this shirt on my spirit. I'm not wearing it. It feels a little cleavagey and a little bit out there. And I'm like, I'm not wearing the fucking shirt. I had a t-shirt on. And they're like, no, put the fucking shirt on. I'm like, I'm not going to put the fucking shirt on. And turns out 0330. Lucky fucking shirt. Whatever. Love, peace, hope, and optimism. Pursue your goals. Plus your boobs look good at 37 with 5 kids. It will provide wonderful benefits for you and the people you hold dear. Your ability to communicate is improving at this time, which makes it easier for you to interact with the broad spectrum of individuals. Maybe it's just like the chest, the pectoral. I heard pectoral. I don't know, it's like the heart chakra being opened up. And also, if you have tattoos, like it's something about that, because there are a lot of signs and synchronicities for others within your own tattoos in whatever way that is. All right. Well, I've been on here for an hour and 14 minutes. Pickles, are you okay? What's up, Christina? We missed you too. So who are we on to next? All right, hot solstice, let's go water signs. Actually, you know what? Hot solstice, as soon as I heard your energy, I really heard the violin. So maybe that's prominent for you. When will I see you again? Oh. Come here, phone. This is one of the most, he is just such a beautiful dog. Honey, your eyes just so gorgeous. Your eyes are so beautiful. Come here. Come up here. Can you come up here? Come here. Woo! Easy. Oh, honey, huh? Out. Don't be so jealous. Come here. Come here, Con. Come on, boy. Woo, not on the shirt. Oh, honey. Oh, honey. He is such a beautiful dog. He is, I don't know even sure what he is. His eyes are like honey. He's just absolutely gorgeous. I got a wound on my leg the other day and he had to fucking lick it all around it. I'm like, do not lick my wound. But he did. And it hurt. And I was like, "Ugh." You don't know a darn thing on this planet, but he is just a miraculous wonder of a dog. That is a handsome old boy. Oh no. Him it's this handsome, honey. Ooh. Honey. Him an old wolf dog. Him an old wolf dog. Should we do the water signs? We got a bee coming by you. Alright. Cheerio, mate. Cheerio. Cheerio. You just want to hold me? Don't bite my arm. It's not a bone. Alright. Shredder. Caw-caw. Caw-caw. My whole... He is such a beautiful dog. He's my friend's dog, but he is dumber than a box of rocks. But for me, for some reason, he's just there. I don't know, and he follows the girls around. Allison, specifically. Alright. I don't know why I'm feeling really guided to go to the Mystic Martian deck for water signs. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels of the highest bright light, I call on you for clarity and guidance. Archangel Michael, I ask that you would oversee this reading and guard my energy and that of the collective. I feel like somebody went through multiple in the collective have gone through a very deep, because I look down, it says a time for healing, the balsamic moon. But I couldn't help but feel like more or less, I love you. Couldn't help but feel like you're very close to achieving your goal, that you're on the brink of knowing something that you've known from a previous life. It's like cultivating. Where's Elise? Where's yours? I'm being summoned. Stand by. Get him, Reba. My son was just telling me about Charlie. I can't remember his last name, but he got shot in the neck today, and he was a part of the Trump administration. Did you guys hear about that? Pickles. Dude, Pickles is. I was just telling my son. There are I said they keep assassinating all the great ones, so all that consciousness is going to the side. So us who are channelers here in this space and time are like getting all the goodies. All right, water signs. What do we have? You've got the Lyrans that are helping you in your shadow self. Strength, courage, bravery, and denial, projection, and shame. God damn, talk about a spiritual awakening, huh? So you're trying to bypass the social norms, right? The physical mind through the spiritual. Somebody's communicating through space and time, whether it's 10, 12, 20 light years away. You're realming outside of your field of consciousness, connecting to an innate aspect, not only through the Akashic records, but through, I'm hearing distant ancestors. It's like others, see the waves around this moon? They're continuing an energy to flow. Remember back when before we had phones, they'd say, tell so-and-so, then it became a telegram, then it became, I heard telekinesis. Then it became beep, 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 Morse fucking code, right? Save our shit, fucking smoke signals. So now we're coming in hot. And there's something about technology too. Err on the side of mystery. Err on the side of mystery. What do you want to tell me here? Projecting something, telegram, geophonics, monograph. I heard you're not even alive. You're an alive specimen and like shifted off into a reality for experimentation. It's like the soul aspect in some ways. I wouldn't even say it's those that are trying to configure where the spirit goes when it leaves the body are the ones that are controlling and capturing specific souls or specimens. There's something here about genetics, DNA, and legendary aspects. There's some sort of programming or specimen of it's affecting the molecules, city water, that has a legend drowning in their own, it's beyond energy. It's almost like when a person lives solely through the physical vessel, see the physical vessel saying help, even reaching out to the shadow, trusting the shadow aspect of themselves. Maybe I might be crazy, but I know there's a truth deep within me. Somebody who's living in a basic world but calling on the shadow. Their shadow has been their best friend their whole life. This is the being that has got them through places, and it's also an aspect of themselves. It's just projected through the planets. It's created some sort of apocalypsal sort of energy that would be predestined as in this third realm as depression or blues or a feeling of delusion based off the frequencies in which we are known as our norm. You're a gatekeeper. You've opened the gates to something far wide and beyond yourself. You've got others questioning how much you do actually know. And how, in fact, did and only they find a legend, because the only legend that could find itself is is through this constellation. The gatekeeper seeking back through the physical vessel, not allowing the delusions or illusions. You could be completely sober or have indwelled within drugs that have created some sort of mass awakening within you, but you've always known that there's some sort of messenger here behind that. Perhaps you have been persecuted. Your family's a fool. But they've pushed it, the agenda, through the seventh dimension, being created within. Learn from those who inspire you. So it's like the deepest heartaches that you could experience are those that are actually teaching you to. These are your teachers. Fuck them. Fuck off and piss off. Those aspects of you're like, you've been no good to me. I need to get rid of you so I can ascend. No, it's like, this is the motherfucker that you ascend with. The black and the white. There is a very deep, that's the best way that these Lyrans, this constellation, this starseed, this activation light code, it's a nursery rhyme. I can't we can't compute technologically, but frequencies wise we are. Angelic help, miraculous aid. So there's some sort of, through your shadow aspect and allowing that virtue or the moral disposition that you have encumbered through your trials and tribulations that have projected you to this place of peace. And it's like I talked about Ma'at earlier, who weighs your heart against mankind. And it's like your soul is so pure, even though you've lived in the shadow probably most of your life, drugs, alcohol, heartache, domesticity, but always somebody who gives to the poor, gives even when you have nothing, you've given, and it's always been seen, never tell the right hand what the left hand has done. Maybe your father shows up. The Father's here, Tyler's Tarot. There's been so much doubt along your path of who you are, but I feel like through the love and the light and you acting with care, you're understanding that you are connecting with higher dimensional aspects, not only of you, but through other multi-dimensional realms through time and space, light years ahead. You're very, very, very smart, very smart. And it's not because it's book or wisdom knowledge. People might actually underestimate the fact of where your knowledge comes from because they can't have or grasp the compatibility within their own being to let go of a false truth. But there's something that you brought, the rising of the phoenix, There's a fall to the old age, the old millennia, those that were stuck in time. They're also your ancestors, but in some way you clear that energy and bring forth this mystical wisdom that allows others to expand on that conscious realm or level. This card is the Phoenix, resurrection and surrender to change. This is an energy that you bring forth just on account of you observe limitations, and it's like, I can't accept that. I can't accept that this is the reality. I know more, I've experienced more. I have experienced paranormal phenomenon. I have created a mystical realm of my own where I connect with my spirits and my ancestors and my guides through my hardest times. May I never falter and fail on my own virtue and morals of a human being and that of itself. I understand that I am a messenger of God. God being what it may. Those that have come before us, those that have forsaken us, but nonetheless, I would definitely say there's a connection here between the soul, the spirit, the self, through many realms and many multi-dimensional layers of thy own self. Seeking through the past, there could be a father. Your father's here, a father womb. Truth and faith. And it's like, Jesus Christ is real. It's like somebody's like, the ascended master. It's an energy. You'll honor the name of the Christ and you carry it forward. Trust in your gifts, you know what I mean? And don't let religion, fucking sacrilegion, rule in place of your belief system is what has carried you forward. That's the God within you. That is the piece of virtue in who and what in which you are. Magnificent, nonetheless. Very, very, very whimsical. Have been almost stopped at some point in connecting with your own. That felt so disillusional, so disoriented, or shall I say, it almost felt like you had no guides at all at some point. Because in some point, the mind is up to you. My mind is a battlefield. My body is a weapon. My mind is a weapon. My body's a battlefield. I'm not quite sure, but there's definitely like breaking off past legacies or generations of things that have been taught, bestowed upon one another. There's a surrender to those around you, almost in a way. Now, I would say it would definitely be more energetically and probably through some sort of mediumship or experiencing paranormal or supernatural things within their own being. That's really pushing somebody to a point of some sort of sudden realization within their own being. I want to tell you how I feel. So I feel like somebody else equally connects to you on a very specific level of, I heard moral recognition. So within the system of virtues, but nonetheless, somebody who you could see as a motivational exercise and workout comes out. The world is blessed to have you. See this from a higher perspective. And I make way for miracles. Somebody could be dyslexic too, or like categorized as not being very smart in that, but it's like you just come from different realms. Your consciousness was wiped out a very significant age, probably like 7 and 11, or within those, like maybe you only have specific core memories of your childhood, and that has been something that's been troublesome. Maybe it was an unsafe situation and you needed a break from that. I feel like you're finally growing into who you're meant to be. So you got some sort of past life soulmate that comes up to help resurrect some sort of feelings from the past, a time traveler, an old soul. There's a book that has answers. It's something that you have always promised to write to each other, or write or leave behind, that you find or that you'll awaken to in some way. Legacy, significant other. Someone loves you and you are missed. Your partner, I'm hearing specifically partner. Your partner wants you to know you're someone's whole world and you are loved. And know that you are targeted just on account of who you are. Beyond the light, beyond the love. And it's the physical realm. Like, you don't see your own light, but those that are of this world, you have to remember, earthlings, of course they're going to see. Like, it's somebody who sees rocks all day and they see a diamond, they're going to realize it's a diamond. Okay? For those of us who are used to diamonds all the time, you don't see it. You don't recognize who you are. You don't understand the frequency that you emit within the ethers. It really, you emotionally challenge many people around you, but other people do see you as the enlightenment. You're so bright. Like, people think your aura is so big, and it's like, can't even think somebody could put one thing on it. It's just like, I've known you for a million years. And those that haven't, like, within their soul, their DNA, their ancestors recognize who you are through them. And they know. It's like, bend a knee. To virtue, to status, to not status in that way, but to the benevolence of love. It's all about love, and it always comes back to the heart space. Saint Germain, the violet flame. Wes, I love you. If you're watching this, the Galactic Line 144, I know you moved your channel to TikTok. God, you're on my heart right now. I love you so much. I love you guys. I'm going to finish fire signs tomorrow. I'm going to go make some dinner. So, I hope this resonated with all of you guys, and that each and every one of you, I know I'm a long-winded son of a gun. Hot solstice, you're going to be so surprised. Girl, you're going to have the most beautiful love you never thought you would have. And I think like there's going to be like some surprise child or something with a child that comes back or to life. Even the child within you is connected to another child here on Earth. Hot solstice. It's like you save somebody from an unsafe situation. You're so guided to go and protect another. And it's like even your heart, or keeping them in your heart, is protecting this being at this time. It's like you put this bubble of love around others. I could literally tear up right now. It's so fucking amazing. Jason, I love you so much. Yeah, hot solstice, you have a quick, amazing, you have a quick question. Maybe I just answered it when I was peering off into the fucking blue. Jason, get me 4 people that want a card. And I'll make them quick. Anybody who wants a card, I will pull for the collective. I'm being told, give me 7. Give me 7. There's 7 people that need this message, that need this wonderment, this excitement, this forward-moving. You need to know you're safe. You need to know that you're loved, that you have choices, and that you're a natural healer. In any position or disposition you may find yourself in, you are always being protected and loved. Okay, I'll get you, Jason, Jerry. You, Jason, Jerry, and Hot Solstice. And we'll get Cindy. So that makes 5. Or is that 6? Constance, Jason, Jerry, Hot Solstice. So I need 3 more. Teresa. Alright, 2 more. Let's get rockin' Divine Light. Hello, Julia. And let's get Pickles on there. I'm guided. Get Pickles on there. You're so right, Casey. There is a mother flowers in the world that want. Okay, so we got Pickles as lucky number 7. Pickles is the Christ of the world, you know. And I do want to say, Akashically, you do resonate with the Christ energy and being persecuted for deeper wisdom and knowledge. It's so frustrating for you and it almost breaks your heart daily. But yet, God's asking you to have compassion on, forgive those that know not. Your Old Testament. Pickles, your Old Testament. But there's a revolution coming. And it's breaking all in your DNA that you knew to the future and tied to the past. You have a mass awakening, and I bet it's been fucking rough. And you're going through it all alone, Pickles. Going through it all alone, but not really, right? Because you have a million guides. So I guess Pickles first. Yeah, you're going through this deep enlightenment, and you're having all these choices that are coming about that are pushing and swaying you to choose almost between an old version of yourself, money, and the 7 deadly sins. And you're like, I feel like this is not a fucking choice at all. What I feel like is I would like to be that person that would inspire and spread knowledge in such a way that others would comprehend it or receive it. And what you're missing, brother, is now's not the time. Now is a time of wonderment. It's not about the preaching. It's not about the conveying. It's about the seeding in the fall. Allow these seeds to permeate deep within you. You're going to be so frustrated. You're going to have so many writings. You're going to be pissed. You're going to be hurt. You're going to be... all these memories of the past are going to come through. It's like the Akashic record fucking opens through you on multiple timelines, and you just see this information, and it creates this cataclysmic supernova and energy, and you just become who you are. And I just, in my soul, cried so hard and held you in the stars, held you high with honor. So high with honor. The tears, you'll cry more tears than most would ever know. The old hermit, the wise one. Yeah, it's just, this isn't your space and time, but it has become it, and it's very frustrating, just like for Christ. Right, in the story, Jesus Christ, the Son Master, you share that energy very much. Duh. Yeah, you are made for this world and time. It just doesn't feel like it right now because you're so advanced and you're a supernova. Fuck, you're loved. Fuck, and protected. And it's like, I wish I could. It's almost like you can't say some things or permeate certain things because it's against universal law. Pickles, your guides want you to know that your mind is a source of altered energy and that nonetheless you are connected. They will show you when the gates are open, and I feel like it is to come soon. I'm hearing March. I love you, brother. That is what I have for you. Bro, not only were you on the list, but you were first. Christ wants you to know that. You always make time for those that you don't have time for, and your sacrifice to your physical vessel through spirituality makes you ascended master. Time and time again, you're the natural healer that comes along, and it's just your truth. It's harsh. When Jesus flipped the tables and all the coins flew everywhere, and he says, "This is what you do with my church," that's where you're at. You're so pissed. You're so hurt. You have your disciples. You have your truths. You have these scrolls that are written on your soul. And yet you're here in this realm, and you're having to learn new attributes and skills and ways to conveying these messages as far as a monologue and as far as somebody who is esoteric and able to read between the lines. I know you can do this. You are made for this. And there's something about a mom energy and an aunt energy that's so proud of you. You're like actually a very beautiful witch, a very beautiful Celtic nomad witch that inherited many cooking traits and herbs and deep soul medicines from your mother, your the femininity within you, and they were actually parts of you. But nonetheless, you did not come from this planet. You were seated here, and you were left, and you have memories of being left. If you would allow yourself to open up and awaken to that, you were seated. Native Americans raised you to a point to where you would adapt to this world, and you have seeded other planets throughout your existence. You feel many energies to and fro from who you truly are. You're a father of many, not just the ones that you feel disoriented from at this point. Mass awakening. It's like a kundalini. I love you. You'll know what that means. And know that all is well, and you are on your direct. Just slow down a little bit. And I get so mad. When you know more and it's like, why can't the minds mold? It's because there's the food. It's the food. It's what people are ingesting. It's the energies around them. It's not, the souls love you. They know who you are. They know the light. It's just they're dumbbound by, they're coming. Are you coming to the tree of wisdom, the tree of knowledge? We are not beguiled, yet made from the same stone. All right, Constance, let's go. All of a sudden, Constance's bees bumbling by my face, and the birds are chirping. Miss Gaia, the Afro and the Gaia card for the mystical Martians, like, Constance, I hope you know the impact you make on so many people's lives. You don't even need a card. You need to know that nothing is in your control but your control at once when you surrender to the divine. You're exactly where you need to be. Same as Pickles. I hope you're doing energy work with Pickles, because it feels like you do bring some sort of enlightenment and you help those souls that aren't from here. You're a starseed, yet you originate in the earth energy on a very deep cosmic level, to where you can ground and seed energy and wismical energy that most can't, and it has to do with your fortunately, your mother. It's genetically bred through her. It died within her. Okay, so you picked up this gift from your mom that was a dormant seed for purposes. It's dormant. You know this. It's dormant. Not that she didn't want to be a good mom or be a good grandma, but there's the childhood trauma in that era, the Great Depression. So the early 20s, 1900s stick out for me with your mother. And you were actually your mom's mother at that time, but the depression that she felt at that time definitely stifled her growth, and it's something that you've grown into. You work good with the devil energy and Capricorn energy. Like, pain is what actually pushes you forward. The despair of others and the lostness. It allows you to plant seeds of wonderment. Though others will always wonder what you know, because you are a mystic and you are a psychic. There's something very deep and rooted and deeply seated within you. No matter how far people try to understand you, you're just a vessel of light, and it's unmistakable. There's people that use crystals to encapsulate your energy, and it's undeniable that it's not about that. They understand that you superseded that crystalline energy. I'm feeling indigo energy that comes through, as well as it's just your innate. You're like Chiron, a magnetic service. You work with it. You're already an extraterrestrial. You're in a different realm, but you're seated here in Constance, right? And you bring balance to this earth, and it's seed, and it's so hard, being an earthling for you, but you're such a good mom, you're such a good leader. You don't see your worth, you don't see the light. You do. You actually weep that God would choose a person like you, and you know that your path is supported and protected, and that your mind is an altar for source. Just don't forsake your gift. Don't forsake it, and nor will you. You are what diamonds are made of. You are the sacred geometry of this earth. You are the empress of the world. I told you, Gaia, look at her belly. This is who you are, Constance. Your channel, what you do to others. You pushed Bill on a path that he is serving a sentence right now for something very deep rooted within his soul. He had a part to do with actually persecuting you in a past life. He hung you because of his hatred. He hung you and persecuted you and your children. It's so crazy. But you love him so much because he didn't know, because he was persuaded by some sort of monarchy, some sort of sacrilegion. And actually, his family was on the chopping block. It was either your society, your tribe, your starseed system, or his. And he sacrificed you, and you allowed that for the greatest good of all. You and Bill go way back. You're very connected. When you pray, it's like he's your brother. He's your brother in a past life. He's your brother. And every bit of wisdom that you're gaining and your sacrifice to earthly comfortness, you're pushing him to stop being so to set himself free. He's like the Loki. He's like the Loki. You know what I mean? He's a misfit, and he's here, and you do it so benevolently, and he doesn't. It's like the Thor and the Loki, but yet you both come from Asgard, right? You bear the same father. It's very beautiful reading for you, Constance. I love you. That might be a little in depth for some watching, but nonetheless, lift high up. Focus your needs, desires, and hobbies. Everything is more accessible with a light attitude. You will be blessed with the new opportunities, a new friend, or an addition to your family. Good vibes will speed up the process. Respect, family, constructive outlook, and quality. I did not expect that to come through. Nonetheless, there is enlightenment out here. Way to bridge the gap. And you did it. It's an aspect of your own mother. Boy, she seeds many vessels. It's almost like your mom's a shapeshifter too. A different dimension than you. It's almost like you are adopted in this family because your dad's your sole proprietor. Your dad is, but you don't know him, right? This lifetime, but it's because he's whimsical. It's almost like you couldn't be seated in this dimension, but needed to bear your seed through who your mom was and their specific DNAs that would make you who you are constructively. What up, Little Red Rocket? On the soul, actually in the physical vessel, and through time, quantum physics, and mind alteration, yes, you are adopted. You are adopted. I would say you also know Jason on a very deep level, as well as Jerry. There's another brother. Another brother. You guys like break free from things using telepathy. You guys are the overseers. Persecution. Through and through. Ireland, all the Isles. Scotland. Yeah, you guys are just like these revolutionists. Very beautiful. Yeah, and Zerdik. Yeah, well, notice he hasn't been on here. You want to know why Zerdik hasn't been on the channel? Because Zerdik is not only... Zerdik is going through it in the physical, the mental... Zerdik is... You know, I have the channel, right? But Zerdik, this was the limelight to direct towards that new energy. It's not new, it's ancient. Yeah, I'm speechless too. It's quite phenomenal. Alright, who do I have next? Oh, imagine Jerry's next. Wow. Following suit, huh? And here comes my spirit guide dog, right? You work with the animal kingdom. The trees. Specifically, wood. You work with wood and soil. Alright. Let's see. My brother Jerry. You're cleaning up. Cleaning up. You are good enough. So you've been going against some sort of, I wouldn't say going against, but there is this valedictorian, this Valkyrie, feminine aspect of yourself. You've actually been in a spiritual battle with, God, she's fierce. The Valkyrie, spirit of life. Fourth dimension. Remember, you are never alone. The spirit of life is with you. The world takes care of you. Allow yourself to rest in the realization and feel the lightness in you. Jerry, I have no words. It feels like you've been gone a long time. Your spirit comes back to reminisce and indwell within. It's like hear the song of the violin. That's almost what you hear in the trees in the forest. It's almost like a, what do you call those? Really pretty girls that like suck you, a siren. Your siren is Gaia. I heard your maiden, the mystic forest. It never, it said relentless, but yeah, it's something very seductual out there. It's almost like there's a spirit in Ireland that you're great love. You're great love. Your fucking boundness and your love for me. Like somebody who was like on opium or smoked opium in the past lives. You're Ireland. But she was whimsical. It was like her whole family was killed due to witchcraft, or it wasn't witchcraft. She just knew the ways of her. It was like a monarchy. It was almost like she was a priestess, the goddess priestess in that realm. In Ireland, she was very connected. She was very the rocks. Rocks were her thing. She knows about being frozen in time. One of a kind. This is a one of a kind lifetime meetings, your exact twin flame. From the moment you emerged into this world, you had an extraordinary talents. You may understand starlight animal voices and all the magical things. Can I say I love you so much? And I know you feel so disoriented at times, but I just want to say it's like because you're missing this deep love. Your guides are saying it's a time to act here. Look, she's taking the steps. She's taking the steps. It's you. It's just a version of you, but she's actually in physical form. It's like it's you in another body. She's masculine though. She's a survivor. She's strong. She's a fighter. She's a warrior. But yet beautiful and eloquent. I see her like having dragons or mystical creatures and so long hair, long braid. It says, you do not have to know everything in advance. The first step and watch all that unfolds. You can deal with whatever the path reveals. You are ready. Hold on just a second, Jerry. No, I thought it was Gary.
Oh, Jerry.
But it's with a Gerry and it's...
Jerry, yeah.
Yeah, well, my uncle's
Gary's a G.
Well, my uncle's name was Jerry with a J.
Oh, that's weird. I'm taking the little girls, I'm taking Ringo, and we're going for a walk to Grandma and Grandpa's. I'm going to talk to Ringo while we go down the road, and then I'm going to listen to what he has to say to Grandma and Grandpa about his shit while I get to listen to what's going on.
Mike's not happy either.
He's an asshole.
He can go do the best fence job, honey. He can go do all the great...
I don't know, Casey.
He hates this planet.
I don't know.
He hates this planet.
I don't give a shit if he hates the fucking planet.
He hates it.
Motherfucker.
He
Comply
hates
or
it.
die, bitch.
He's not gonna die. He's
Comply
relentless.
or die.
He won't.
Okay,
I had a dream.
I'm not gonna go through. I'm not gonna keep going through bullshit for this fucking kid for no fucking reason.
I had a dream 3 months ago that he asked me. He told me. He put me papers like I did my mom at 17 to join the military, and he said, "I have no mom."
Oh, I looked up military school today.
I have no mom. I have no dad. I want to be emancipated from you. And I woke up
Can't
crying.
do that at 12.
Not at. I'm just letting you know.
Well, if he could do it at 12, I say fucking
If
do
it's
it.
fate, fine.
Go figure out what's
Am
gonna
I
make
failing
you mad.
though? So this is also a me journey.
In a way, yes.
Yeah, I have no stability.
It's not just that though.
It is that.
It hasn't been consistent.
It's a foundation.
Casey, it hasn't been consistent.
How can you have consistency without a foundation?
Because
you can't. Military is one thing. It's all structured behind our eyes. Participating in the events that form us to who we are is another thing. Being a mom who lives in a camper, he has a goddamn great mom who cooks, cleans, takes care of his ass.
It wasn't always a camper, and then there's been a lot of times, Casey.
It was a motel
where you weren't,
or a small apartment.
but there were also. We'll do this when you get off your shit. But there was a lot of times when you weren't. You weren't here cognizantly. Okay. It didn't matter where the fuck you were.
I get that.
Okay. So there. Ownership.
I know. I talk to your
ownership too. Okay?
I talk to your kids. I know.
Right. If I'm wrong, I own that shit.
Step up there, stepdad. I don't need
I've been
any
trying
of
to step
you
up with this
to
kid
teach
for
me
I'm
how
not,
to rule my child.
that,
Nonetheless, I'm
see,
grateful for the
what you
opportunity to have other motivators.
When something is said to you, you turn it, you internalize it, and you make it about you. And
I was just getting to the oorah part. I'm grateful that I have other assholes that have lived a life of wisdom and knowledge. And yeah, to me, I feel like if it's hard for him, I've already made it uncomfortable his whole life. Now I'm just gonna be mean to him.
But we still do not get to
Fine.
treat everybody like shit
No
around
shit.
us.
So I'm grateful. If I do it, I'm gonna be mean.
That's why I'm going to my
I don't
mom.
want to be mean.
I don't either. Why do you think I stopped doing that years ago? I did it years ago for
I'm
a
so
reason.
good at it. So good at it.
Okay, and I'm not.
You are. This isn't your kid though. This is my
I am the
firstborn.
best at being an evil motherfucker, making sure.
This
you
is my
understand.
firstborn son.
Well,
I called my dad and I messaged him. I sent him a video message, said, Dad, I am failing as a mom in some way or another. This is what's going on. This is the message I've got. I don't have a dad. So maybe if I call him and say, can you talk to my son, my firstborn son? He's great at his sports. I don't want to take it from him. I want to see him do
when I
good.
leave my parents,
Yeah,
I'll
but
call Sean.
then call my dad.
I will.
But the thing that sucks is
And he don't want to hear from me neither. But I'm gonna talk to him.
Grandma needs to stick it to the man. Grandma, and she's great at it, but
The only
she's
thing
so
I give a
nice to
fuck
him.
about- the only thing I've given a fuck about, Casey, is the kids. Period. Since I met you, I try to make it better.
Okay, well, I also care about
What?
your parents and their fucking elderly wisdom and knowledge.
Yeah, well, but only goes so far. This motherfucker's got to
Fine.
listen. He's got to listen to somebody, or he's gonna,
Okay, so he's
I'll
gonna
kill
work, and then when he
I'll
wants
kill-
to
wait.
fight, then come get it.
I'll kill him.
No, because you feel too bad.
No shit. I'll probably kill myself, but I'll kill him.
So that's why the mom should do it. I brought him into this world.
Exactly why the mom
I
should do it.
fucking brought him into this world.
He needs his ass beat.
Yeah. So what I was also thinking,
And when he kicked
I
you
should
in
make
the
him
fucking
take
kidney,
a space.
When he had the balls to kick you in the kidney,